Ready to pass the CPA exam faster? Visit cpapass.ai. Today, how to pass the CPA exam, 3-step beginner plan. The biggest mistake CPA candidates make is treating this like a college exam. You open a 1,000-page textbook, start highlighting, and hope for the best. But up to 50% of people fail their first section because textbook learning does not work for the CPA exam. You do not have time to read every page and watch hours of dry lectures. If you want to pass, you have to change your strategy right now. You need a fast, active, problem-first plan that builds your score from day one. Let's break down the exact 3-step system that will save you hundreds of hours. Many candidates believe that studying 5 hours a day guarantees a passing score. This is the time equals success trap. Spending 5 hours passively reading a textbook or listening to a monotone lecture yields only about 10% retention. Your brain goes on autopilot. Instead, you want to focus on high intensity, active study sessions. 2 hours of active problem solving is infinitely better than 5 hours of distracted reading. We want to train your brain to retrieve information under pressure, not just recognize it on a page. Here's how we start that process. Step 1 is the reverse study method. Instead of reading the chapter and then doing the questions, you're going to do the questions first. Yes, you will get them wrong, and that is completely fine. By looking at the multiple choice questions first, you see exactly how the concepts are tested. You learn the traps the examiner set before you waste time reading irrelevant details. Read the answer explanations carefully. They are your real textbook. Only open the actual book when you are completely stuck on a concept. This single shift will cut your study time in half. Step 2 is building the 30 MCQ daily habit. Every single day, without exception, you must complete at least 30 multiple choice questions. This takes about 45 to 60 minutes. Do not worry if your score is low at first. Getting 50% correct early on is completely normal. The magic happens when you review your errors. Keep a simple log of every question you miss and write down the core concept in one sentence. Review that log every morning. This daily habit compounds over weeks, turning your weak areas into absolute strengths before exam day. Step 3 is the weekend mini review. The biggest danger in CPA prep is forgetting what you learned in week 1 by the time you reach week 4. To stop the leak, spend Saturday morning doing a cumulative review of 50 questions covering everything you have studied so far. This forces your brain to keep older concepts fresh. Identify any chapters where your score dips below 70% and spend 1 hour drilling those specific areas. Then, take Sunday afternoon completely off. Rest is a weapon. Use it to prevent burnout and stay sharp. Now, let's talk about task-based simulations, or sims. Many beginners waste hours struggling through complex simulations early in their study cycle. This is a massive time sink. Remember, a simulation is just several multiple choice questions packaged together in a big spreadsheet. If you master the concepts through MCQs, you will naturally understand the simulations. Spend your time learning how to navigate the exhibits and search tools rather than memorizing specific sim layouts. Practice just 2 or 3 sims a week to get comfortable with the format and save your energy for the real exam. The CPA exam is not an IQ test. It is a test of discipline, consistency, and process. The smartest person in the room will fail if they try to cram or use passive study methods. Meanwhile, the candidate who commits to a simple, active daily process will pass every single time. If you get a failing score along the way, do not quit. That score is just data telling you where your weak points are. Fix them, adjust your process, and keep moving forward. Those 3 letters after your name will completely change your career. Take the story of candidates who spent months failing FAIR using traditional methods. They were exhausted, stressed, and ready to quit. But the moment they stopped reading textbooks cover to cover and switched to an active, problem-first routine, everything changed. Their scores jumped from the low 60s to passing with an 82 in just a few weeks. They cut 15 hours of useless study time out of their weekly schedules and passed all 4 sections back to back. You can do the exact same thing when you stop studying harder and start studying smarter. Ready to stop wasting time and start passing? Head over to cpapass.ai right now. You can join an incredible community of motivated CPA candidates who are using these exact strategies to win. Get access to over 20,000 practice multiple choice questions and task-based simulations, take full-length mock exams, and drill down into your weak areas. You can start completely free with free practice questions every single day, and no credit card is required. Stop guessing, start practicing, and go to cpapass.ai today to lock in your passing score.